EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders and the Toronto Huskies. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
What's up, Loke? How you doing, dog? Yeah, I just took over this team. Look at that, dog. See all that? That's going to be fun.
On the check. Cup 19! Cup 19! Set! Careful! Set!
The drive starts with a run by Lane. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit.
Oh, you're in the game right now? Yeah, but what league? What league? You doing head-to-head?
Second and 5. They keep it on the ground. Right again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
Oh, you're playing the cards. That's
fine. A couple on the play, so now third down coming up. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Panther 11! Panther 11! 19 tight! 19 tight!
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh!
Find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the first down as they're able to get the third down.
You know, it's just a team, dude. It's just another team. I'm just filling in. I'm just filling in. Look at that, dude. Right there. Oh.
And they just executed that one pretty well.
Ready!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. This is White on the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize.
What's up, Rico? How you doing, my man? Yeah, you better put that thumb up your ass.
Running backs back into block, or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw here. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion.
Oh, you know, Rico, you know. My life's real simple, man. Eat, sleep, shit, go to work, and hit the gym. And ride the motorcycle. Get some motorcycle miles on that thing.
2nd and 10. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
What happened? You said you saw something on the freeway on Monday? I didn't read that. I missed it.
Talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcats, Buffalo 18. Hurt. Go.
They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now a give up the middle. This is White.
Wow, that was
And
huge.
knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They go right back to White here on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
2nd and 11. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, yeah. Good job on throwing there.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Man, I played a head-to-head game earlier, man, with this guy. Man, he's just playing like a douche. All he did was fucking frontside kick.
They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive. So you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
You saw me on the highway Monday morning?
Is the Raider kickoff unit.
Is that what you're saying, Rick?
This one away.
It's pretty fucked up, dog. You saw me and you didn't call me.
Wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, look. Oh, yeah, that van is ridiculously slow, dude. It is extremely slow.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment.
Lex Crosby is a beast on his team.
Open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Allen off the play fake. way to
wild.
convert on third down there. 21
That was a
yards to
dot.
play. Really a solid start here on the opening.
Look at that
drive.
pressure.
He's now 4
That was a
and
dot.
they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Alert!
Throwing on first down is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, huh?
Good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Not too bad, huh, Luke? I've been practicing a little more, too. Now that I got a little more free time. These last couple weeks, I've been playing some head-to-head games, kind of.
3-0 after 1 on
Try not to play so embarrassing.
Second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Diggs going in motion right.
Hey, tight. Alert! Half.
Allen.
Ooh,
To the goal line, but
that was an irresponsible throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh,
This is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the dump off.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Dragon 60.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. There he goes, left side. Off to the races. Moving inside.
oh, fuck.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Zamir
All right, get a
White,
rebound.
87
That was a good run.
yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped.
Wow, look at that. You guys see that? Look at that. Jeez. Horrible.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. To the air, Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Allen going to change this at the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Motion man is Shakir. On second down, here's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with White. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Trap alert! Trap alert! 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 Ready!
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Hey, how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 52 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
All right. I got a score here, and I get the ball second half.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Half.
Now Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Allen going to change the look here. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Wow. I cannot get it over his head.
And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
18, Pioneer. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This 2nd and 4.
70 Ranger. Bobcat, 60.
He'll look to throw. It gets it right back to Mayer.
Damn, why was it wide open?
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tag! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's complete to Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Was that holding?
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
No.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Come on.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. White will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Damn.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they head into the half,
down with
and they
this
got
team.
it done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first
Man, I'm
half.
telling you, Sedwards and I always have good games. Like the last 2 games, I whooped his ass. Definitely the last one. And then this one, he's just handling me.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Look at this. Look at this.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling.
Oh, God.
Time tonight, it's an interception.
What the fuck?
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Damn, dude, he is fucking slaughtering me with that bullshit.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Call it a loss of 5, a sack to bring up third down. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
56, 56.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Pass. Off 52. Look out.
On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Come
And
on.
it's intercepted
Wow.
at the goal line. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
19, Viking 18, Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on, defense. What the fuck?
Incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you've got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about...
Oh, my God.
Another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Alert! Hey, tight. Look out!
Now Allen. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Regular. What's that?
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
At the 37-yard line.
Middle.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A throw over the middle, taken in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver...
Under pressure, and down he goes. Ed Oliver in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Down to about the 22 here. 128 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they
I'm a little pissed off because I can't even fucking score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Allen now looks to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive. And now the ball's
what the fuck? This fool.
And they'll take over inside the 45
wow.
at the 44-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover.
Come on.
Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. First down, here's White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry.
Here we go.
And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Go.
On second down, they'll run with White.
Good. Phenomenal
That
blocking.
one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
On the ball.
Opting to run again here with White. And
oh my God.
the tackle and now some room. And he'll take it.
I lost track of my usual.
Touchdown.
He walked right through that bullshit.
Zamir White, 26 yards. And the Raiders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
56. What's that?
On second down, here's Allen. Shakir holds it in. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Toronto first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look out.
Allen. And he fires one incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Completes to Shakir once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Throwing is Allen on third. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Wow.
Alert, alert, alert.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen going to throw. And now here is another interception. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
It certainly
Shit.
can't. And also